Hey guys, it is good to see you all. Today is, let me get my marker here, Thursday, February, I about forgot what month it was. Thursday, February 24th. Makes it day 55 on the Project Serve Him More. It's so nice to be here tonight and have you all here watching. Like I said, it is a pleasure of mine to be here. I love doing this. Trying to exalt the Lord and lift Him up in different ways. I know sometimes I kind of get sidetracked, but I hope even when I do get sidetracked that I still can be a blessing to somebody and maybe still show a way that the Lord has blessed me in my life. So, like I said, I'm glad everybody's here. Trying to get my hair knocked down. Sorry for getting this in late, guys. Again, I've just had a lot to do this evening. Kind of been, I wouldn't say a real busy evening, but I don't know. I've just, excuse me, had some things I had to do, and I've been a little tired this evening, so. I don't really have much jibber jabber tonight, guys, so this may be a real short vid, which I know I've been promising that for a while and just never really delivered it. But, you know, I've not really got much to say. Like I said, I've not really done much. I'm still going to try to get the car vids. Guys, we've just been so busy, which praise the Lord for that. But, you know, we've just been so busy at work that I've been having to try to get these cars done, you know, so quick that I've not had time to, you know, because to fix a problem on a car and to actually film it, to film you going through diagnosing and fixing and all that, you know, you would have to slow down quite a bit to get everything. Just not had time to do that, you know. Like today, we didn't bring in a whole lot of money today, but, you know, got quite a bit of work done. You know, got a head tore off of a car that all the exhaust valves, the timing belt broke, and every exhaust valve in it's bent. And then we got that diesel finished up that I told you guys that I started tearing apart yesterday. The other guy finished it. He put it back together today, which we'll get some money out of that job. I mean, that's not a... We're actually giving this guy a break because, you know, we go to church with him and everything. This is a job that I would normally get about $650 to do. But we'll probably do it for him for $350, somewhere through there. So, you know, it's worth doing, but I'm still not coming out great on the job. But anyway, we got it finished. So, you know, I guess we'll be paid for that tomorrow, and all that. So, you know, like I said, we've been busy, had a lot to do. I've had a couple of days this week we didn't necessarily bring in much money, but that's just the nature of the business sometimes. Sometimes you can work your brains out and not bring in any money. So, anyway, guys, I just wanted to tell you about that. You know, I wanted to tell you that I'm going to try to get you a vid made. I'll be honest, I'm kind of waiting for the weather to warm up, spike back up a little bit, and warm up enough so we can work with the doors open. Once we work with the doors open, see, then I won't have to worry about lighting or anything like that. And I can make you, you know, a video, no problem. So that's what I'm kind of waiting on. Same deal out here. As soon as it warms up out here, I'm going to try to, you know, get you a reloading vid done. But, you know, I don't want to have to be running the heater out there. Number one, it runs my power bill through the roof. Number two, you know, it's a little bit noisy and, you know, you probably wouldn't be able to hear me good. I want to be able to do that without the heat running. So, again, when the weather straightens up a little bit more, which I heard on the news this evening, they were saying that over the next few days it was supposed to warm up a little bit. And, I mean, it was already in the 50s here today, so I don't know exactly what they mean, how much they mean, how much of a warm up, but, you know, hopefully maybe by the weekend it can be up in the, you know, high 50s or low 60s or something like that. I'm able to get you guys a vid made. But anyway, guys, just normal stuff. Pray for me. Pray for my church. Pray for my family. Pray for my business. normal stuff. If you guys need anything, let me know. One thing about it, guys, answering comments, I went so long without doing it. Now I'm back to doing it every night. But I'll be honest about it. I've lost so many people commenting. I guess that's one good thing about it. It's got easier. Not on last night's vid, but I guess on night before last, I answered it last night. I had one comment. Brother Woody, of course, he's always there, so he was the only commenter, at least last night when I checked. I may have got some more today on it, but last night when I checked, he was the only comment on it. So at least one thing about it, it don't take long to do it when you only have one comment or two or whatever. But I just hope you guys will hang in there with me, and I know some of you guys too. Some of you guys are not going to comment every night. I kind of got used to that. Some people just, every night commenting, and, kind of just like some of you guys have told me, hey, I don't expect you to answer all these comments. I need to tell you guys the same thing. I don't expect you to comment every night. I mean, I get to be honest, I kind of did. I kind of got used to that. But, if you don't, because I know sometimes it takes some work to comment, because you gotta do it, and then you gotta, you gotta deal with reading the comment back, and it's a little bit of a hassle. So I understand if you guys don't want to comment every night. But anyway, guys, let's get to the important part tonight, and that is, of course, God's Word. Mark chapter 13, verse 23 is where we're going to be starting. So let's go ahead and get started. But take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things. Jesus is still talking about his second coming right here. But in those days after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. I've always wondered what that meant, what he meant by that, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When her branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is near. Now see, guys, this right here is the verse where they take, when her branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is near. This is the one that everybody uses to predict that, once Israel became a nation, that's what this is talking about, and that's a sign that it's near. To be honest, I'm not going to lie about it. I don't know how they get that from this, but I'm no Bible scholar. I'm just an old hillbilly preacher that preaches what the Lord puts on his heart, and the Lord has never explained this to me yet. So, ever how they get that out of it, I'll just take their word for it. So ye in like manner, when ye shall see these things come to pass, know that it is nigh. Let's see. Even at the doors, excuse me. Verily I say unto you that this generation shall not pass. This supposedly been the generations that sees Israel become a nation. Shall not pass till all these things be done. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. And I always kind of wondered about that too, because it says neither the Son, we know that Jesus is himself God too. I always wondered why he said that, neither the Son. I guess maybe why he was on earth when he was in human form. He didn't know, maybe, because he did lose some of his powers while he was on earth. He made that sacrifice to be in human body. Maybe that's what it's talking about. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. Now, guys, I'm going to have to stop right there. I know that only leaves about 4 verses left in this chapter, but we'll do that tomorrow night. Anyway, guys, I hope somebody's getting something out of this. We're talking about the second coming here. And everybody, I tell you guys, YouTube's a dangerous place. I mean, it is. I said this the other night joking to myself, and I was kind of joking, but it's kind of the truth. I believe gloom and doom, conspiracy, and I don't want to make anybody mad over this, believe me, I'm not trying to. And if somebody gets their feelings hurt over this, I'm sorry. But it seems like every gloom and doom, the end is here, conspiracy, well, I ain't going to necessarily say conspiracy theorist, person in the world is on YouTube. I mean, it's every evening when I get on YouTube, every video is, that's all some of these guys want to talk about is, oh, the price of gas is going up. That's, yeah, it is. It was up over $4 a gallon here 3 years ago. Guess what, guys? I'm still here. Things happen in this world. Could it be the end of time? Could this be the end games? Yes, it could. To be honest about it, I would lean that way. To be honest. But our timeline is not like God's timeline. We know that from our blessings that we get. This could be the beginning of it, but it could take 50 years to take place. It could take 100 years to take place. Or it could happen by the time I upload this video. We don't know. And when these things happen, God's going to take care of us. God's going to take care of His elect, His people. Words I just read. So, it irks me to see people that's all they want to do is sit here and focus on everything that's happening in the world. Every little thing that happens, they want to say that that's a sign of this and this is going to happen. And a lot of these people that I'm seeing doing this are not, like I said, they're not necessarily Christians predicting anything, going by the Bible. They're just, I don't know what to call them. And some of the people in the prepper community are bad for that. As a matter of fact, a lot of them are. There's nothing wrong with being ready. There's nothing wrong with getting things ready and being ready for anything. You never know when you're going to have a natural disaster, snowstorms, earthquakes. But when this whole deal that everybody that when Jesus comes back, I'll just put it this way: when that happens, if it is the apocalypse coming, I've been watching too much Supernatural, but if it is the apocalypse coming, having ammo and baked beans and dehydrated apple chips put up is not going to help you. When He comes back, brother, that's it. You better be right with Him and be ready to go. That's all I can say when that happens. And that could happen today. That could happen tomorrow. Or that may not happen for another 100 years, 200 years, or 1,000 years. We don't know. So, I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest, because I'll be honest, if you watch a lot of these YouTube people, you'll stay so depressed. You'll stay so down to saying, well, there's no hope. That's all they talk about, is the dollar's down and this is down and this is doing this and this is doing that. And I know there's a lot of bad things going on. I've not got my eyes closed to them. But we need to just quit sitting there and talking about them and glooming and dooming, going around with our heads down. Let's praise the Lord. Pray to the Lord like we need to be doing. Pray that the Lord will take care of us like we know He's going to. Next election, let's get all the nutcases that is a big part of our country's problem. I know the whole world's in peril, but our country problem. Let's get these nutbags out of office next time, and let's straighten this country up. And if the Lord comes back between now and then, then so be it. We'll be in a better place. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Because like I said, YouTube is a breeding ground for gloom and doom, predicting people doing this and people doing that. And it says right here in Jesus' own words that the angels in heaven are not even the Son, in my opinion, not even the Son of God, while He was on the earth, knew when He was going to be returning. So let's not try to set dates. Let's be ready to go no matter when. Good Lord willing, guys, I'll be here tomorrow night. Pray for me tonight. Pray for my business. Pray that I'll get to draw a payday tomorrow. I think I will. I should be able to. But like I said, we've been busier, but we've not brought in a lot of money this week compared to how busy we've been. We've not got paid for a lot of things, and we've had to buy tires that people still have not picked up and things like that. So just pray, guys, because I need this payday, because I need to buy a laptop horribly for the shop. it's getting now to where I'm actually, I'm having to run back and forth to my desktop, and I'm having to get it and print out things and show the other mechanic, when if I had a laptop, I could just flop it up and hit a button and turn it around to him and say, here's the sequence on this or whatever. So pray that I can draw payday, guys. I love you all. If you need anything, let me know. So till I see you guys again, good night and God bless.